right, so for all of our black belts, we have some really awesome drills planned for you guys today. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have Mr. Martin and myself lead you guys through that. One of the biggest things I want you guys to do is make sure you guys are joining us for our classes starting at 6:30 for all black belts. So all of our black belts, please make sure you guys are joining us for class at 6:30, and then we will be helping you guys really get stronger at Taekwondo and continue your Taekwondo journey. But for now, we're going to bow in. So face front, go Trie, Kumye. All right, black belt. So first thing that we're going to work on is we're going to take apart a couple of the kicks out of your form, okay? So one of the biggest kicks that I want to work on here is going to be front kick, side kick, which is going to be the first kicking sequence out of your form, all right? So Mr. Martin, he's going to help us out with this. So first thing he's going to do is he's going to square his shoulders forward. Shoulders are the key to this kick. Shoulders focus in making sure that he has a solid sole the entire time. So first, his target is going to be straight towards me. His shoulders are going to be square towards his target. He's going to go front kick. Now, he's going to keep his knee up. Then he turns his shoulders toward, now his shoulders are sideways towards his target here. And he's going to go side kick this way. Now he's going to re-square his shoulders forward, and that's going to be the end of our drill. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to pick two parts, or 2 points of contact. One is going to be over on this side of the room. The other is going to be over on this side of the room. When you do this, we're going to do this 5 times, and you guys are going to focus on making sure you keep your shoulders square this direction, and then making sure on your side kick, your shoulder is pointed sideways, and then making sure your shoulders are square facing this direction again. All right, so everybody get set up. Pick 1 point on this side and 1 point on that side. Hands up and ready. First time, go 1. Now, as you do this, keep your knee up high, and then make sure as you guys go forward, you're re-squaring your shoulders to your point on this wall. Ready? Now go 2. Now go 3. Make sure you do not, all right, do not lean too far one way or the other way. One of the biggest mistakes people do is they lean forward during these kicks, which will shut your kicks down, okay? So ready, and go. All right, one more time. Ready, and go. All right, now, that is a drill you guys can use to get better at those kicks and work on that on both sides, is picking a focus and then paying attention to your shoulders being square or your shoulders being sideways. All right, black belts, next drill we're going to work on is actually going to be focused on your hand techniques, and the 2 hardest hand techniques out of this form to master, which is going to be your circling hand techniques in line number 2. So we're going to take some time and we're going to practice those. So first thing that you guys are going to do is you guys are actually going to pick up one knee and get ready to step into a back stance, okay? Now you're going to start your hands down here with both hands closed. Now what's important here is that your hands meet different points. You're going to want your hands in the front, you're going to want your hands up here, and then you're going to want your hands back here before you swing them down in front of you, okay? You want your hands to reach each point. So if Mr. Martin does it slow, you'll notice at no point does he bend his elbows in and do a small kind of T-Rex arm motion. You want to make sure that your arms are really large for this motion. Think about doing a big circle. So the first hand technique is big circle, landing in a back stance, front hand opens. Okay? Now, you're going to practice just that motion 5 times. We're going to do it 3 times slow, 2 times fast. So everybody get ready. Pick your knee up and circle 1. Now relax. Pick your knee up, chamber, circle 2. Relax. Chamber, circle 3, slow. Now we're going to start doing that motion fast. Ready? And circle fast, go. Now pick your knee up and circle fast, go. Now we're going to work on the second technique, which starts out in front of you. Now this one you guys are going to work on from your feet together, because from this technique, you guys are going to reach feet come together, and then as you step out, you're gonna reach all the way across and then strike in this direction, okay? So when you do this, we're gonna start with our feet together. So everybody get your feet together. Now, circle and strike. Excellent, now let's do it again. Feet together, you're gonna do it slow 3 times. Circle, make sure your hands reach all those points above, and strike. Now, last time slow, number 3, and circle, strike. Excellent. Now, 2 times fast. Circle, strike with power. Go. And last time. Ready, go. Now, we are going to do other side. Same concept, going this direction. So picking this hand up, we're going to do 5 circles, 3 slow, 2 fast. Then we're going to start to put this together, moving from side to side, okay? So slow circle, reaching all of the points, and go. Excellent. Now, slow circle, reaching all of the points, and go. Now, 3rd time, last slow circle. Ready? Slow circle, and go. All right, now fast circle, go fast circle. All right, and final one should be number 5, and go. Excellent. Now, same concept. We're going to have our feet together now going towards the other direction. Okay, so reach your arms back this way. And then you're going to be from here, reaching, make sure your hands reach all of the points, and then you come across, okay? So ready? And slow circle, middle stance, go. All right, now, slow circle, middle stance, go. All right, slow circle, middle stance, go. All right, now 2 times fast. Ready? 1 and 2. All right, now we're going to start to put this together. So we're going to go back to the other side. We're going to put it together first on the other side, then we're going to come back to this side. Now, you start with your knee up, and then this time you're going to put both motions together, trying to make sure as you put your feet together and your feet apart, your head doesn't bob up and down. And now that you're putting both moves together, your arms don't do little motions, they do big motions, okay? So get ready, foot up, circle, and go. Both motions together. Excellent. Now, we're going to do this 5 times each side, trying to make sure we got a good, fast rhythm. So ready? And go. And relax. Everybody at home, make sure, reach your arms all the way back for that last move. Ready? Number 3, go. Excellent. Now, number 4. Ready, and go. Alright, last one on this side. Try to make this one your best one, okay? Get ready, and go. Alright, now other side, we're going to put both of those together. Just like this. Get ready, and go 1. Now get ready, and 2. And get ready, and 3. All right, ready? 2 more, and 4. All right, now ready? Last one, and 5. All right, now go ahead and relax. That is an amazing hand technique drill for you guys to get better at one of the most difficult parts of your form. Alright, black belt, so next one we're going to work on is going to be our hand techniques. We're going to talk about turning in the black belt form and how this should be done. Right, so there's really a couple instances that this should be done. We're going to use 2 examples for you guys. The first one is going to be on the first line off of your punch when you turn and step. Now the concept here is if I am here in my middle stance, or let's say I am coming off of the last move that we worked on, alright, what I want to do is I want to first, I'm going to turn my focus this way. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my foot behind where I'm going to where I pop into my back stance. And in both of these cases, I'm popping into a back stance as this hand chambers and as my face looks the other direction, and then I do my next move. you guys are gonna work on making sure your foot and your hip placement is turning correctly. So Mr. Martin, help us out. So now I'm gonna point this out on Mr. Martin and give you guys a little bit better of a concept. Now, so he has his hand this way. First thing he does is he switches his focus, letting everybody know, and he does it in a very fast, dynamic motion from looking this direction to looking behind him. Now, he takes this foot, he steps it behind him, and he chambers his back hand from here to up here as he comes across his body, and then he should be able to turn his hips, giving his shoulder power from here. As a black belt, his hips should twist, and then that should be able to give him power as his hips twist and throw his shoulder forward. All right, so everybody, we're going to practice 5 times on each side using our first example. Then we will do it 5 times on each side using our second example, really trying to pop with our hips and make sure that our shoulder comes around really fast. Okay, so ready? From our punch. Everybody will break down the first 3. Look, step, chamber, block. Excellent. Now let's go back. Make sure you're staying with the breakdown. Ready? Aim. Now turn or go look, step, chamber, block. There we go. All right, let's go all the way back. Let's do it again. Ready? Now look, step, chamber, block. Now we're going to do it all in one motion, all right, without the breakdown, but all of the elements should still work in order. They should, I don't want you to just turn and do a slot block, okay? So ready? He's going to go back this way. He's going to punch and go. 1. Now, same thing. Last time and 2. There we go. So you see how everything works together now? However, the elements still move in the same order. All right, now we're going to do other side, exact same concept. So he's punching one direction. Okay, now ready and look. Now step, chamber, block. Excellent, let's do it again. And go look, step, chamber, block. Now one more time with the breakdown. Look, step, chamber, block. Excellent. Now we're going to do it 2 times, everything together. Ready, and go. 1. There we go. Now everything together. 2. All right, now we're going to see if you guys can use the same concept coming out of this move here, but we're not going to break it down, right? We're just going to see if you guys can apply the same concept to the next movement. So Mr. Mark will do it with you. All right, you guys are going to go from here, but the exact same thing, exact same steps. I look, I step, then I chamber, hand comes back, then there. The only thing I'm adding is my hand is here, so I pull it back before I execute my technique. So 5 times on each side, and then we are done, okay? So get ready, and go. 1. Now 2. Now reset. 3. Reset. 4. Reset. Now make sure you switch your focus, very dynamic. Ready? Go. 5. All right, now everybody go back. Other side, same thing. All right, ready? Get ready and go. I believe that'll be that side. This side. There we go. All right, guys, ready? Let's do it again and go. 1. There we go. Now, ready? Go. 2. Now, ready? 3. Ready? 4. Ready? And 5. All right, guys. So those are going to be our drills for today. Hope you guys were able to learn a lot from that. Now, again, please join us for classes at 6:30 every Tuesday and Thursday.